Hello, everyone. Hey, we made it through the first week back in 2026. I think Tuesday and Wednesday were a little crazy, but things seem to have settled a bit. I hope you had a great first week back. Here are just a few updates for you for this week. I do have more updates, but they're going to be at the staff meeting just because I didn't want to say have too much this week for you. So really quick, first update, I did mention something about the Bucks Rim Rockers coming in the month of January, and I know that there is a hold on our school calendar in Google. Unfortunately, it has been an interesting journey working with them to schedule a date and time. So January is not happening for the Bucks Rim Rockers. Right now, we're going to be working on scheduling something in February. So I will remove the calendar hold that is on our school calendar and update you when I know more as to when in February the Bucks Rim Rockers will be coming. I met with our McGee PTO president, Amy Heading, today, and I am going to be facilitating the initial activity for the Legacy Party planning meeting. Depending on the size of the group that turns out, we will break out into small groups and discuss what the groups would like to see at the Legacy Party. We will share those ideas out and then create one chart with the ideas. And then from there, the PTO board and myself will determine next steps and future planning dates. Please know, if you would like to attend this Legacy Party planning kickoff meeting, that can be used as flex time, and it's January 15th at 3:30. On Monday, January 19th, it is a professional work day for you to grade, report, and plan. We are extremely productive as a staff and also know that we need to take breaks. We can see how breaks help our students and even ourselves from time to time. So let's also make the 19th a staff game day. Bring one of your favorite games in, and anytime you feel like you need to take a break, grab a colleague or two and play your favorite game. So let's have some fun while we work all day. An update on report cards. Remember, IC is open for grading and reporting. Please turn in your minimum of 5 report cards to me by the 23rd of January. Report cards will be posted on Infinite Campus January 30th. And Laurel had a question that came up from team meetings. So if there is an area or two where the student is developing in a content area, you can put all of your comments under the subject comments. You don't have to put a comment under that skill and then another skill if it's developing. Just put the comments under the content comment, if that makes sense. If I'm not making sense to you, just come and see me. I was trying to think of the best way to say what I just said, and hopefully it worked. Our February conferences are February 12th, 3:30 to 7:30, because it's an extended TCT for our conferences, and then February 13th from 8 to noon. And during our upcoming Tuesday school leadership team meeting, Beth will be joining us to discuss the Sign Up Geniuses for conferences. And please note that the afternoon of February 13th is your time to do you. It's your time because you stayed late on Thursday. I know I'm getting far down the calendar, but there's a lot to keep in mind. On March 12th, that TCT is going to be an extended TCT, and it's going to be 2 hours so that we as a staff can collectively take the Cox Campus Reading Assessment together. Please remember that you need to have that last module done in Cox Campus by March 10th, and that's the fluency module. And then on the 12th of March, we will gather together as a staff, take this assessment together. And then because you stayed an extra hour on the 12th, your TCT on the 19th is a You Do You TCT because of that extra hour. If you are not required to complete the Cox Campus Assessment, you will have 1 hour TCTs on the 12th and the 19th. I have come to learn over time that sometimes we need to read between the lines when we receive messaging from district administration. I know that many of you have personal belongings that you use while teaching, and we all understand that if you need to use those personal belongings up until or through May 15th, they do not need to be packed up by the 15th. try to have as much of your personal belongings packed up by May 15th. You do not need to pack up personal belongings by the 15th that you still need for teaching and learning. When it comes to flex time for packing and moving, I'm still looking for further clarification, and I'll have more for you soon. I've missed a couple meetings this week that I was going to ask those questions, so I'll have more for you soon. That's all I got for you. Thank you for having a great first week back. It's been fun. The weather's been weird. There's going to be some snow tonight, I guess. So drive safely and have an amazing weekend. I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Take care.